Whoops. All right. Welcome once again to Sinbin Stream. Tonight in National Hockey League action at Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, we have the Dallas Stars at Edmonton Oilers. Hello to Uncommon Truth Shaman and also Gracie. Welcome. Yes, you're free to root for who you want. I just want a good game. Just checking the audio. Never a big Stars fan. I didn't like them as Minnesota North Stars, more specifically. I still think they shouldn't have ended their cup win with Hall in the crease, though, with the rules at the time, I guess. Felt like that goal should have been waved off, but I'm trying to root for the Canadian teams. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good today. Yesterday I was pretty wiped out. Thanks, Gracie. Appreciate it. Why can't I scroll on this one? Okay, this one I can't scroll back. Let's see. I got uncommons. There we go. Early. Gracie's rooting for Dallas, even though they're not playing at home, which is fine. I don't know. Sort of as a former Blackhawks fan, just was never a Stars or Blues fan. Didn't like the Red Wings either, but once they moved to the Eastern Conference, it became less of an issue, and the Wings have Patrick Kane now too. So we got to do both anthems here since it's Dallas at Edmonton. They're showing a few Stars fans way outnumbered, but there are a few, and no yeah. Oh, thanks, Gracie. I appreciate it. Yeah, I think I'm doing better. It may not sound much different, but yeah. And Jeremiah, hello, or hey to you. Puck time uncommon. Yep. Woohoo. Woo-woo. All right, let's get while they do the anthems, let's get the goalies up and the rosters. So it is Jake Ottinger for Dallas and Stuart Skinner for the Oilers. And no Mikko Rantanen. He had a suspension. So Dallas without their best player tonight. Smoke has Dallas today. Alexander says hello. Hello, Alexander. Hello to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. Let me make sure. Let's see. This is live. That's live. That's muted. Good, good, good. All right, let me unmute that for the goal horn. I think we're... Okay, we're on the Canadian anthem. All right, so the starting defensemen, Heiskanen, Lindell for the Stars. Forward, Steele, Johnston, and Ben. Oh, Ben's back. I think he had been out, if I'm not mistaken. For the Oilers, Regula and Nurse, the defensemen, and the forwards, Mangiapane, Draisaitl, and Podkolzin. Come on. There we go. And tomorrow we'll be back with... Whoops, wrong one. We'll be back with doubleheader hockey action, 6 and 9 o'clock Central. We'll have Rangers, Hurricanes, followed by Senators, Golden Knights. Senators the best team from Canada, at least as far as being in a playoff spot. Carolina, my second favorite team behind the Kings. Go Oilers. Oh, yeah. No, you're fine. I'm rooting for the Oilers. No worries. Incredibles 2. Okay. I've seen Incredibles 2, but it's been a little bit. All right, Skinner, 8-6-3, 3.00 goals against average, 8.85 save percentage, and one actual shutout. I'm so surprised for Skinner. Oilers are in their blue going left to right. And Jake Ottinger, 9-4-2, 2.72 goals against, 9.02 save percentage, and he has a shutout. Less surprising. They're in white going right to left, so the opposite of what's here because of the home bench being to the left for the Oilers. All right, we're just about set. There's the opening face-off. Oilers have it in their own end and send it up the near boards. And Stars take over into the near circle. Into the near corner. Ben sends it around to the far boards. A hit delivered by the Oilers. Draisaitl sends it around. Still not out. Battling for the puck. Stars have it. Now it's poked free behind the net. And finally the Oilers pass it to the near boards, but they're going to regroup. Looks like everybody's going for a line change already, as the TV is putting forth the starting lineups or line pairings. All right, pass, and the Oilers carry it in for the first time. Drop pass back to the blue line, kept in, sent into the near corner, sent around to the far boards by Petrovic, held in by the Oilers, into the slot, into the far circle. Draisaitl back. Oh, he made a pass back to the blue line. And that would be Bouchard, who had to retreat to his own end. And now Roslovic. All right, behind the Oiler net with the puck. No shots on goal. 18:30 to go. First period. Passes in front. The puck is in front of the Stars bench, and they take over and dump it in, but it's blocked at the red line, and the Oilers dump, and it's ping pong back and forth. The Oilers have it in their own end. Up the near boards, they waved off either icing or offsides. Battle in the near boards, picked up by the Stars over the red line into the O-zone. Near circle, sent behind the net. Behind the net, battle for the puck. Bach was there, B-A-C-K with the umlaut. And dumped in behind the net by the Stars. Oh boy, still no shots on net. We've played 220 already. Sent up the near boards and chipped in by the Oilers. Nurse takes a hit behind the net, the Edmonton net. Puck is sent back there by the Stars. Faxa couldn't get it out, or Faxa. And battle in the far corner. And sent into the near corner. And my cup win, I would hope, would be the Kings or the Hurricanes or a Canadian team or the Blackhawks. But I don't get to watch the Hawks. All right, still battling. No shots on goal, just a bit of back and forth. Not really any good chances blocked either. Sent up, and Skinner stops it behind the net. They send it up the near boards. Battle in front of the penalty boxes. Now finally into the near circle. Pass to the slot off a skate. Draisaitl couldn't get a shot off. The Stars going the other way. Into the far corner behind the net. Wraparound attempt and a goal. Pass. Dallas is up 1-0. There was looked like it was going to be a wraparound attempt, and ended up being a nice pass to the far, from the near post to the far post. And Dallas gets the first goal of the game on their first shot of the game. Let's see the replay. They gave it to Jamie Benn from Johnston. Nothing Skinner could do. No defense from Podkolzin or Draisaitl. And not much defense by Bouchard on Johnston. And Skinner got beat glove side, but he had to respect the near post. That's not his fault. 400th career goal for Jamie Benn as well, as we approach 16 minutes to go. 1-0 Stars, 1-0 on the shots. Oilers just got a shot right outside the crease, but it was saved into the far boards. Now they have it, and it's battle for it in the near boards. And Stars carry it in, far boards, far circle. And behind the net. Up the near boards. Kept in by Dallas. Centering to the near circle. Puck got away. Oilers take it out of their own end. It's McDavid up the left wing. Centers a pass. And a shot is blocked by the Stars into the far corner net at 15-15. 1-0 Ben from Johnston. 1-1 shots on goal. Yeah, so I'm rooting for the Kings, the Hurricanes, I guess the Blackhawks, and the Canadian teams. All right. Oilers pass it in their own end, dump it in from the red line. We have 15 minutes to go in the first period. Pass ahead, gets away into the near boards by Dallas. Puck is loose, scooped up by Regula, and sent into the far corner. Battle for the puck. Stars jump on the puck, bring it out. At the red line, they try to dump it in and peel off for a line change. And that would be Regula behind his own net, right? 75. Yep, Alec Regula. Up the near boards. Pass by the penalty box area. Carried in. Stars flip it out of their own end, down the length of the ice. I don't know if anybody touched that. Skinner played it to the near boards anyway. Skated over into the O zone, almost said red zone, to the far circle, sent to the near circle, and taken behind the net into the near corner and sent back behind the net. So Tomasek briefly had it, and the Stars get it to center ice. Edmonton regroups in their own end. I think their forwards are changing. But that green does not look right that Sportsnet has up for the Stars. Oh, a shot was blocked. Another shot by Ben. It went over the top of the net into the near corner. Far side pass. Shot off the... was a big rebound, and the Oilers got it out of their own end. Pass to the slot, and oh my goodness, how did they miss the net? That could have been a great scoring opportunity for the Oilers. Still says 2-2 shots on goal. And to the far boards for the Oilers, far behind the net of Dallas. Back to the blue line, kept in by Bouchard. Bouchard in the near circle. Puck gets back, and the Oilers still in possession. Just over 12 and a half to go in the first period. Glove down. Oilers keeping it at the blue line. Sent in behind the net to Draisaitl over into the far corner. Pirouettes back behind the net. Oh, pass went right through the crease, and nobody was there for the Oilers, and the Stars are getting line changed as they dumped it to the neutral ice. The Stars are trying to set something up, or Oilers are setting up something with Draisaitl, but it gets knocked down into the Oilers' end. Under 12 to go. Puck is carried in. McDavid lost it, and it's taken out by the Stars. Nope, we got an offside on the Oilers. They tried to send it in. Roslovic was offside. At 11:50, that should be the under 14 timeout. Oh, man, that was actually a great kick save by Ottinger. I was wondering how the Oilers didn't get a better shot, but tried to do the impossible angle and send it either off of Ottinger or by him and off the post and in, and he just made a beautiful save. 2-2 shots on goal. Ben from Johnston. Here's the visualizer. Ben is 14. He'll be into the crease over here. Johnston picks the puck up. It looks like he's going to do a wraparound, and he just found a wide open Ben who stuffed it in high glove side over Skinner. Don't need to check the scoreboard. This is the only game for the night. Oh, you guys are, celebrating the Stars goal. This game could get loose. Yeah, I know. Not a lot of shot attempts. That's all right. Long way to go. No worries. No worries. This is going to be football all day on Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm not really interested in anything other than the Packer game, though. I'm going to do men's basketball. Oh, great. And the ESPN app is spinning. All right, let me get out and get back in. Come on. As far as I know, they only had the Sportsnet feed. I didn't see that they had like a Stars feed. Oh, no, they do. You know what? Oh, now it was going to take me to the Stars feed. Yeah, let's do that. I don't know what's wrong with the Sportsnet feed. It wasn't connecting again. Let's try the Stars broadcast. All right, yeah, we're underway. It was hiccuping, I guess. Ooh, they took a shot away for Edmonton. It's 2-1. Yeah, I guess that one on the kick save wasn't going in. Under 11.5 to go. Another pass, and it could have been the same thing as the goal, but Skinner had the near post sealed, and it was passed from the far side out. All right, I got to speed up the clock as we got under 11:10 to go in the first. Battle for the puck in the near boards by the penalty box area. Nobody's dug it out from the boards yet. Now it's into the Stars end, and they'll retreat. Yeah, their green looks weird. Yeah, the Star Zone broadcast has a darker green than Sportsnet. All right, that pass is blocked to the boards behind the Dallas net. Battle for the puck and kept in at the blue line for Edmonton. Stars pick up the puck, far circle, and send it up to the red line and down the length of the ice, or redirected on net, and dumped in again by Edmonton. And the Stars send it behind their own net. Up the near boards and dumped in from the red line by Vexa. Pass to the near circle for the Oilers, up the near boards, and this is going to be icing on Edmonton at 10:01. 3-1 shots on goal, Dallas. Yes, we will have the Packer game. Lions, Packers. Then we're going to do men's basketball at 3:30 and 7 on Fox and CBS. Packers are on Fox as well. But yeah, I don't intend to watch the other two games, Dallas and the night game. Pass into the slot, shot on a rebound, and it went wide. Stars send it in behind the net, big hit, and I think we got a penalty coming up at 9:48. Might I'm guessing it's on the Stars, but let's see. 9:48, under 10 media timeout. Oh, high stick. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was on Edmonton. Yeah. Ty Emberson, number 49, 2 minutes for high sticking. So Dallas will get to the power play after the under 10 media timeout. So, all right, let's see, 1 second. When I say 49, yeah. Yeah. So let's see. Smoke over 4.5 goals. Yeah. Leaning under on that game. Oh. Yep. So if you're not busy with Thanksgiving plans, I will be here for a triple header. Tomorrow we have women's basketball at 11. Excuse me. 11 a.m. we start out with Loyola Chicago against DePaul, a couple of Chicago City teams. Again, women's basketball, both Catholic, I think, too, if I remember correctly. And then we will have Louisiana Tech versus Baylor at 2, women's basketball, and then the hockey doubleheader at night. But then Thanksgiving, Packers-Lions at noon Central. North Carolina, Michigan State, men's basketball at 3:30, and then Duke, Arkansas at 7. Friday, men's basketball, Illinois versus UConn at 11:30, and then a doubleheader for hockey at 3 and 7. Solo games Saturday and Sunday. It's a light hockey day on Sunday. I only get the 4 and 5 o'clock games, so I went with the 5. I just wasn't interested in the football that day. All right, blocked into the near corner on the power play. We're under 9:40 to go, first period. Back to the blue line. Robertson's shot is wide into the near corner, or deflected into the near corner. Dallas is second in power play this year at 29.3%. They have Seguin, Robertson, Hintz, Johnston, and Heiskanen out there. And a shot from the far circle, a big rebound, and another goal at 9:09. Dallas up 2-0. Skinner gave up a big rebound, and it's hard to say what exactly Edmonton does on defense. Only team worse, I think, on defense is Toronto. Skinner was lunging for the puck that was loose and just was in way out of position. And an easy tap-in goal for Roop Hintz, his 6th on the year, on the power play from Heiskanen and Robertson. Again at 9:09. Play resumes behind in the near boards. Sent into the near corner for Edmonton. Behind the Dallas net. Far boards. Back to the blue line. Shot is wide. Behind the net, Oilers with the puck. Back to the blue line. Sent into the far corner now. And Oilers pick it up in their own end. They say 5-1. Oh, yeah, of course, there was a rebound. 5-1 shots on goal. Oilers send it around to the far corner. And I think that's Draisaitl getting pushed into the boards. Now the puck comes loose. Oh, we got a trip. Oh, no call. Both players went down. And Dallas sends it up the near boards. 8:09 to go in the first. Picked up by Regula. And we got a whistle at 8:03. Dallas may have been offsides. Yeah, well, yeah, good luck. Yeah, it's hard. Aren't they playing the Chiefs? It's like, I don't know who to root for there. Either. Gracie rooting for the Stars. It was smoke. Yeah. You're happy about them struggling, the Oilers? I'm just pulling for the Canadian teams. It's beyond time for one of them to win the cup, but not looking good this year if Ottawa's your best hope. Dumped in by the Stars behind the net. Skinner plays it into the near corner, up the near boards. Pass carried in. McDavid to the far side, off the near boards. McDavid has it in the near corner, taken behind the net, into the far circle. Now Dallas has it. Coley, well, I don't know how to say that name. Both Dallas getting a line change. They send it up the near boards to Robertson. Oilers dump it right back in. McDavid chases it, but it's taken behind the Dallas net. And nope, not sent out. Oilers kept it in at the blue line. Now they send it up the far boards. And icing on Dallas. Yeah, I gotcha. I hear you. I get it. I understand. And people like to rib the Canadian fans and say a U.S. team has won the Grey Cup more recently than a Canadian team has won the Stanley Cup. But I don't know. I feel like I'm rooting for the underdogs, so that's part of the reason I do it. And let's see, into the Stars finally get it out of their own end, skated over the blue or red line, dumped in. Skinner watches the Oilers play it out the far boards, and it's tipped away from McDavid, picked up by Robertson over the red line into the O-zone, and Oilers pick it up before he could get it to Seguin. Draisaitl passes to the far boards. No, that wasn't Draisaitl. Pardon me. It was Roslovic, 28 and 29 in orange. Hard to differentiate. All right. Dallas sends it into the far corner. Behind the net, Edmonton brings it out. Roslovic again. No, Regula, sorry. Wrong R word. Now Dallas has it again. Dumped into the far corner. Oilers trying to dig it out. It's sent behind the Oiler net. Regula sends it up the near boards and out, and Dallas dumps it in from the red line. 5:40 to go in the first period. Oilers send it up the near boards, dumped right back in by Dallas. That looks like Nurse, who sent it to Regula, and up the near boards. Sent right back in by Dallas. This is like ping pong right now. All right, finally dumped in by Edmonton. That was Henrique. He lost his stick behind the net. Dallas sends it out of the near corner into the slot, but over into the far boards. Still 5-2 shots on goal, Dallas. Dallas eventually gets the puck, and they clear it. And taken over by Kulak, who got it. And they pass it to the near boards, and now Dallas has it. Faxa up the near boards in front of the Edmonton bench. Now they got a 2-on-1 shot and another goal. It's 3-0. Boy, Paul Skinner. I mean, it's not his fault, but good Lord, this is embarrassing, Edmonton. I mean, Dallas is that good. And I think it was 11. Who is that? Bastian from Faxa. I mean, he just kept it near far circle and beat Skinner glove side high. I mean, I know Skinner was on an island because they had a wide open player in the near circle, but I don't know. Skinner went into the crouch, and he just wasn't quick enough to make a glove save, and it's 3-0. Things not looking good in Alberta. 3-0, and we're not even 16 minutes into the game. Edmonton passes it out, and let's see. Now Stars send it right back down, and this will be icing on Dallas at 4:13. We'll get you the goal visualizers for hints in a minute. Bastion's second from Fexa and Blackwell at 15:24. Yes, hopefully. Hey, Ronnie, welcome. Yes, I guess we're going to have plenty of Packers talk since this game is seemingly garbage already. 4 minutes to go in the first. 3-0 on 6 shots for Dallas. Skinner, I don't know. It's hard to blame Skinner, though. Edmonton just does not play defense. Like I said, Toronto looked horrendous against Montreal last Saturday, but I don't know. Like, Bouchard is just nothing on defense. He's just a forward playing defense. All right, into the near corner. Behind the net. Hit delivered. Trying to dig it out is Petrovic. Dallas makes a pass. They skate it out of their own end over the red line into the near boards, into the near corner behind the net, chased down by the Oilers in the far corner and passed out. Up ahead, they dump it into the near corner. Taken behind the net by Bixel. And Dallas getting some line changes, and they have it in the far boards. Now Bixel to the near boards and dumped in from the red line, but the Oilers couldn't get it out. And now they do. And over the red line, into the near boards, chased into the near corner, back outside to the red line for Dallas as we were on the corner cam. Shot. What the heck was that? It's another goal. I don't know what happened. It's 4-0. I don't know what. Skinner jumped to make a glove save, and the next thing I knew, the puck was in the net. But I think they're going to rule. Okay, they're under review. This goal may not count. I think it was knocked down with a high stick. Let's see. Dallas guys think it was at his chest, but it was clearly above his shoulder. It's above the crossbar. It was like a lacrosse play. Oh, come on. How can you say that's like head high? This has got to be no goal. I mean, heck of a play, heck of an effort, but man, this is some hometown calling here on the Dallas call. This has got to be 3-0. No goal. Too high. Yeah. I don't know what the Dallas guys were talking about. Bastion clearly had it like head high. It was definitely above his shoulders when he knocked it down. So it was a good call. Yeah, because Skinner went to make the glove save, and the next thing you know, the puck is in the net because Bastion cut in front and knocked it out of the air and in. But yeah, no goal. We're back to 2:24. Face off at the blue line. And sent in and dumped in by Seguin into the far corner. Oilers tried to get it up the near boards. McDavid taps it, and they finally make a pass to the red line, carry it into Backhander on net. Nurse sends it around. Behind the net, near corner. Center to the slot, and a nice shot, but a nice glove save by Ottinger at 1:57. 6-5 shots on goal now. And let's get to the visualizers. I'm pretty sure I showed you the Ben one. Oh, great. Now I'm having trouble with the Dallas feed. Great. All right, this is Hint's goal on the power play. He's number 24. Big rebound, and then he tucked it in blocker side past Skinner. And then Bastian, not the one that got waved off, his goal. Bastian is 11. Yeah, he takes it from here and beats Skinner glove side high. So he had a 2-on-1. I mean, but Skinner still didn't seal the near post somehow. And just was slow to lift the glove, I guess. He went down in the crouch too soon. Hello, Ronnie Hood. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate it. The Bills sign. Oh, yeah, Cooks. You're right. Brandon Cooks, right? Yeah, they took that fourth goal off. Edmonton not to win by 1.5. Over 4.5 scored in Dallas money line. All separate bets. Interesting. Wow, yeah, I don't. Why would Edmonton be favored in this game other than being at home? Yes, that's true with Buffalo. It's not just It's not just Toronto. Somebody else is down there now too, below Buffalo, I think. Yeah, this has been a wild first period, at least for Dallas. All right, let's make sure we're alive. It says we are. All right. All right, face off in the near circle. Sent behind the Stars net. Oilers play it into the far corner. Up to the blue line. Over to Bouchard. Near circle. McDavid peels behind the net. Tried to center it to Draisaitl. And Dallas sends it behind their own net. That was Johnston. They send it up the near boards, but not out. I see Ben is out there. He gets the puck in the near boards and clears it off of Bouchard's glove. Edmonton sends it to the red line. Dallas is right there. Centering pass to Ben. Shot off. Oh, God, it's in. 4-0. Oh, brother. Skinner made the save. It hit the crossbar, came back, and then it was tapped in. Oh, my goodness. I wanted a good game. It's not just that I'm sad that, not really broken up that Edmonton's losing, but I wanted a good game. Bad clearing attempt by the Oilers. Pass to the slot. Easy tap in. Skinner had the save. It went off the bar behind him, and then an easy tap in, I think by Steele, and it's 4-0. Steele from Ben and Johnston. And it was all because Ekholm made a terrible clearing attempt. I mean, all right, we got 1:05 to go. Another whistle. 8-5 shots on goal. Well, maybe the orange hat is bad luck. We got to switch to the blue hat soon for the Oilers. Oilers send it behind their net. We got less than a minute to go in this masterpiece of a first period. And it looks like Dallas has a delayed penalty coming up. Skinner heads off for the extra attacker. Up ahead into the O-zone. Far circle, McDavid. And now Dallas touches it. 36.9 to go. Who's the call on? 8-5 shots on goal. Bastion. I missed the penalty, though. What did they say? I guess high sticking, according to the Dallas announcers. Dallas already has it at the red line and dumps it in. Skinner plays it behind his net. Oilers are actually third in the NHL in power play. And the Dallas is 25th in the penalty kill. Back to the blue line. 18 seconds to go. To the slot. Pass goes through everybody to the far boards. Bouchard at the blue line. Under 10 to go. Into the far corner. Behind the net. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. That's going to do it. 2, 1. That's the end of the first period. 4-0 Dallas. All Stars. Domination. Oilers will try to chip away at that lead. They still have 1:23 to go on the power play when they start the second. And again, it is 8-5 shots on goal. We'll get you the steal visualizer in a second. Probably because Dallas best player out. Yeah, exactly, against Edmonton. Only team worse than Edmonton is probably Calgary in the West. I'm trying to think if anybody else is down there with them. I think Nashville is struggling mightily again. I know the Sharks are doing much better than they did. Yeah, 4-0. Yeah, Skinner looks lost. I think it's time to pull. Maybe they will for the second period. I would. You got to do something. They are. No defense. Yep. Hey, Star Strider. Sorry, I didn't realize you had gotten in here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. Smoke. What a change of pace between this and the Kings last night. Under 3.5 the whole game. 4 goals. Yeah, exactly. It's hijinks and shenanigans. Nice handle. This sounds like Alex. Did you change your handle? Oh, yeah. Edmonton Flames. Go Stars, says Jacob. That guy won. Yeah, let's take a... Well, hold on. Let's get... Before we get to anything else, we got to do the Sam Steele goal. Number 18. It's a deflection. Like, it hits Skinner, hits the crossbar, and then it's laying in the crease, and Steele swipes it in. That I figured. Just with the way you said, here's Johnny, and the Devils logo, and... Thanks, Alex. Nice handle, though. All right. 1 penalty each team. So Edmonton will continue on the power play in the second. 8-5 shots on goal. Face-offs even, 8-8. Stars 1 for 1 on that power play. Boy, usually they put 0 for 1. Even when they're in progress. They didn't yet. At any rate, 11-8 hits Dallas, 5-3 blocked shots Dallas, 5-4 giveaways Dallas, 4-1 takeaways Edmonton. Dallas won in a shootout in Dallas November 4th. The 3-game series finale, or Game 3, is March 12th back in Dallas. All right, let's put up what's coming up tomorrow and over the next 5 days through Sunday. Where was I going? Oh, standings. Yeah, you would think they'd put Calvin Pickard to start the second, but boy, I don't know. Whoops. Oh yeah, I forgot. What time are they playing tomorrow? Everybody but the Oilers and Kings are playing tomorrow, I think. And everybody plays Friday, but there's nothing late though. That's what stinks. Oh yeah, the Sabres are in Pittsburgh to play the Gwins. Should be a good game. I haven't done a Hurricanes game in a while, so I went with that. Everyone has a handle other than something resembling their name. Yeah, no, I get you. And mine is just the same. And again, I don't know why YouTube changed from channel names to handle names. And there's nothing I can do about it, which is weird. Oh yeah, we need to try to flip. I guess I shouldn't have worn the Oilers sweatshirt. Should have hung it up instead. Ooh, it's a little chilly in there. I had this hat on during the women's basketball game earlier, too. All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm doing well. Thanks, Alex. Glad you're here. Think we got a Devils game coming up. Maybe not in the next 5 days, but I think if I looked, there was a Devils game. I can't remember. All right, again, in the East, we got Lightning, Red Wings, Senators from the Atlantic. In the Metropolitan, Hurricanes, Devils, Islanders currently. And in the wild card spots, oh, wow, Boston's up there with the Capitals. But they've played more games than Pittsburgh, Montreal, Philly, and Florida, and they all are a point behind at 25. Then, and the Jackets, but the Jackets have played 23. Only the Bruins have played one more. Man, the Bruins are 13 and 11. That's right. Didn't the Kings did win that one? I already forgot. That's right. It was their second win at home. They were the last team to get their second win at home. The Rangers are 2-7-1 at home, 9-4-1 on the road, 5-5 in their last 10. Oh, okay, so the Leafs are at 21, Sabres at 22 points, and they have one less loss. Gotcha. So they've both played 22 games, and they're not that far from the Rangers. And they're only 4 points out, and they've got games in hand. So top to bottom, the East is so competitive. Avalanche are insane. 16-1-5, 37 points. 8-0-2 at home, 8-1-3 away. 9-0-1 and on a 9-game winning streak. Last 10. Stars have 30, 37-30. Wild 28. That's the Central in the Western Conference. Pacific, Ducks, Kraken, and then the Kings. The Kings got ahead of the Knights, but they've played one more game. Knights and Mammoth with 27, just ahead, 2 points ahead of the Sharks. And how are the Oilers? Ugh. Oilers. But they'll have played 25 games. 5-1-2 at home, but yeah, potentially losing their second already. 5-8-3 on the road. 0-2 in shootouts. 4-4-2 in their last 10. Sharks are 7-3 in their last 10. They had a rough start too. Montreal was 9-3 to start, so they're 2-4-3 in their last 9, and 3-4-3 in their last 10. Where were we? So Knights and Mammoth ahead of the Sharks and Oilers at 25. Jets not too far out. They've got more games in hand. Hawks 10-8-4, much better than last year. Blues, after a rough start, are ahead of the Canucks, even though they got 2 fewer wins. How is that possible? I thought the wins would be the tiebreak. That's weird. And it's not differential either. It seems... All right. Yeah, Predators, you were right. Oh, my goodness. They have 16 points. The Flames passed them, and the Flames aren't even playing 400. 2-6-2 for Nashville. They're 1-5-2 on the road. Yeah, so Blues, Canucks, Flames, and Predators all under 500. And just the Maple Leafs are 1 game under 500 in the East. All right, let's catch up on the... Wait, Bruce Willis? Hi, just tuned in. 4-0. Yeah. What's going on is a lot of Stars goals, but how are you doing? Thanks for the comment, Dan C. Why can't we do this in the postseason last year? It's a Star Strider. I hear you. Yeah, I know. And I know people want to keep it in the U.S., but I'm not like the majority. I'm going for the underdogs. Outside, well, yeah, Kings are not exactly setting the world on fire, but they're in a playoff position at the moment. But yeah, Ottawa third in the Atlantic with 26 points, 11-7-4. 6-3-2 at home and above 500 on the road, 5-4-2. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at the Kings record. Finally got their second home win, 2-4-3. Excuse me, 9-2-3 on the road. So if the Avalanche don't have 10 wins on the road, probably nobody does. Oh, they got 8. Yeah, the Kings and the Rangers have 9 road wins. It's nuts. Yeah, what's the next hot? I should just do the whole conference when I do this. Let's see. Rangers and what else we got? We got a couple teams with 8. Hurricanes and Islanders have 8 road wins. And yeah, Avalanche have 8. Kings have 9. Yeah, that's it. All right. Yeah, we got a long way to go. Let's see how the injuries go. But yeah, as of this moment, sure, no doubt. All right, let me get out of the app for a little bit. The picture looks grainy too. It's hopefully my internet isn't struggling. Again, hope to have that situated next year early, so I'm not dealing with this. All right, well, it is break time at intermission. I'll be right back. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so, especially if you enjoy what we do here. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended, and it will help with the growth of the channel. I thank you all for your support, new viewers, and especially to return viewers. And thanks especially to everybody watching in the chat. Chatting in the chat. And we did get a sub. Thank you so much. Recommend. And 7 likes. Thank you. Why is this spinning? All right, mute, get out. All right, we are back on the Dallas feed. Make sure we're live. We are. Okay, let me cue up a song, and I'm going to take a quick break and be back. Can't remember what songs I played now. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we are back, and Pickard is in net. Figured. Kind of figured it was going to happen. Oh, we need to kill the music. Pardon me. I went back to the Sportsnet broadcast because I could not. The Stars feed froze at intermission. So Skinner is done. He's on the bench. I suppose if we have a revolving door at goalie, he could be back, but He's got the baseball cap on. All right, the Oilers in blue going right to left on the power play. Stars have white going left to right. Into the, let's see, far boards and sent out by Dallas. They've killed almost half of this power play. Excuse me, sorry. 1 minute remaining on the power play. Oilers bring it up. Drop pass over the red line into the near boards. McDavid tried to center it, but the puck got taken away and cleared down the length of the ice. Pickard behind his net. Last 7 games, Stars have killed 19 of 22 penalties. Up, backhander, big rebound, but nobody could get it for Edmonton. 8-6 shots on goal, according to Sportsnet. And we got a whistle at 19 minutes. What's the call? All right, let's make sure we're live. I will try to go back to Dallas, maybe the Dallas feed at the first TV timeout, but all right, well, they missed the draw. Oilers take it behind their own net. 18:55 to go in the second. Dumped in, played behind the net by Ottinger, and out down the length of the ice. So I think they got one whopping shot on the power play. Maybe this period. Maybe they had one earlier. Nurse passes to the far boards. Even strength. Backhander by Eberle. Not Eberle. Sorry, Ekholm. And wrong E word. Into the near board. Shot and a glove save by Pickard. So already improvement. 9-7 shots on goal. He sealed the near post. We have progress. And Edmonton's traveled the most miles so far in the season. Okay. You know it's going to be them or Vancouver eventually, I would think. Face-off, Seguin. And Edmonton clears it to the neutral ice. Puck now carried in by Edmonton to the near circle. Taken behind the net. And Dallas sweeps it to Seguin at the red line. He falls down. Oilers have it. Dallas takes it right back. That was Bixel. And sent up to the red line. And ping pong ball going back and forth. Finally dumped in behind the Dallas net to the far corner. Excuse me. Edmonton can't keep it in. They back up. Both teams going for line changes. Over the red line, Bouchard dumps it in behind the Dallas net. Picked up, sent to center ice. Seguin knocks it down. But that is Regula. Kept in, though, by Dallas. Right down the middle. Shot. Big rebound. Somehow Pickard kept it out of the net. From the slot area attempt, and Johnston has it, sends it down low. Pass was picked off, cleared out of there. Oilers counter. Nurse loses the puck. Stars back into the O-zone, off a skate, top of the circle, in the slot, shot wide, picked up, sent to the blue line. And another long shot and a glove save by Pickard. Pickard already looking way more sharp and alert than Skinner. And that was a Heiskanen shot from the blue line at 16:39, but this may be too little too late for the Oilers. 11-7 shots on goal. Now, who the heck did Skinner shut out for the Love of God. All right, they kicked a star out of the draw. I think that's the first time all night, and we're in the second period. The guy last night was god awful. Kicked so many, but we had a 5-attempt draw. I think last night they kicked 2 out for each side, or kicked 1 out each, and then maybe had a false start on both or a warning. I don't remember. All right, Stars still had it in their own zone, but now the Oilers carry it out. And at the red line, Oilers tried to dump it in. Dallas already has it in the near circle. Up the near boards into the near corner, sent around. Dallas keeps it into the slot, shot, rebound. Oilers trying to get it out of their own end. Under 15:50 to go. And played behind the net by Ottinger. Sent to the near boards where Capobianco picks it up. Or Capobianco. Still battling in the near boards. Behind the net, Edmonton sends it back to the blue line. Long shot. Big rebound and a goal by Edmonton. It's 4-1. And the home crowd going wild as the Oilers get on the board, finally. At 15-21, it was big rebound, a big crowd in front of the net. And the goal is by Clattenburg, his first at 4:36. So I got to fix my clock. Yeah, Dallas couldn't dig it out of the corner or behind the net. A long shot from the blue line, big rebound, and whoops, not what I wanted to do. Clattenburg got the rebound and slipped it just inside the post to the blocker's side, and the kick save was too late by Jake Ottinger. Emberson and Janmark on the assist, and we have a 4-1 game. Oh, first NHL goal, not just his first of the year for Clattenburg. Up the far boards. Dallas carries it in, flips it around behind the net to the far corner. Bouchard couldn't clear it. Somebody lost a stick for Edmonton. Shot and a save and held on by Pickard at 14:51. Clock was way off. 12-8 shots on goal. Dallas, and the 4-1 lead for Dallas. Nice shot by, who was that? Blackwell, number 15. But a nice save by Pickard. Hey, Blue Jay, welcome. I'll catch up on the chat in a little bit. And hello to Derek. I wrote it in the chat. I just didn't say it. All right. Oilers dumped it in. Dallas has it. Sends it up the near board. Seguin pass to the far circle. Centering pass gets through everybody. Through the slot and into the near boards. Countered by the Oilers. And they dump it in behind the net. But Dallas sends up ahead. And Edmonton gets it out of their own end. Ben couldn't handle it, and the Oilers dump it in. Draisaitl chases after it, sends it behind the net, back to the... Nope, the Stars have it. And they skate it out of their own end and dump it in from the red line. We're under 14 to go in the second. Pickard played it to the far corner. Oilers get it out of their own end. And Dallas can't get it out. Held in by... Oh, somebody just got tripped. No call on Dallas. And sent out of their own zone. Ben sends it up the near boards. Chased down behind the net. Sent in to the far corner. Oilers counter the other way. Whoops, sorry about that. 13-8 shots on goal now. Sent in behind the Dallas net by the Oilers into the near corner. McDavid back to the blue line. Ekholm at the blue line. Now Bouchard's shot was blocked. McDavid scoops it up. Tough pass to the slot. Somebody got knocked down. Or I should say the crease area, actually. McDavid gets it, and... Oh, this is Clattenburg's second game, I think. He played Saturday for the Oilers. And the Oilers dumped it in. This is going to be icing on Edmonton, so no under 14 media timeout yet. We're at 12:36. Derek said, I love the Stars' third jerseys. Oh, okay. Yeah, hello, Derek. Sorry. Oilers not going after... Yeah, Skinner is terrible. Pickard's all right, but you need a number 1. Pickard's okay as a 2, I guess. Dumped in. Nope. Stars counter into the near circle. Shot. Big blocked into the near circle. Sent up the near boards. But Dallas has it in their near corner. Hit taken. Oilers trying to get it to the slot, and the Stars scoop up the loose puck and are going the other way. 13-9 shots on goal. Seguin tries to hit. Is that Emerson? Back to the blue line. Dallas, they send it behind the Edmonton goal into the near corner. Near board battle for the puck. That is Faxa. To the far circle. Dallas shot. I think it was blocked into the far boards. Back to the blue line. Near circle shot is wide. Rebound to the far boards. Into the far corner. Under 11.5 to go in the middle period. Now under 11:20. Shot from the blue line was high. Big rebound taken by the Oilers in the near boards and sent out. 11:10 to go in the second. Somehow, yeah, where did they pick up this 10th shot from? They must be behind on editing. Pickard tried to play it to the near corner. It's blocked by the Stars, but the Oilers get it in front of the benches. They center it to the far circle. Shot is blocked again into the far corner. Stars try to get it out. Oilers keep it in at the blue line. Redirected. Tried to force it in 5-hole. And now we got a lot of pushing and shoving. Bixel. And the net is off the moorings. And it's a mess. 10:42 to go. I wonder if there's going to be any penalties or coincidental minors, or roughing or whatever. Wow. I mean, it was a legitimate stuff attempt by the Oilers. Ottinger didn't know where the puck was. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a 4-on-4. And Bixel wasn't having it. Bixel was hitting Henrique, and he was trying to slam him into the goal post. And we're going to get a penalty for each team. It looks like Bixel... Bixel and Henrique, they gave them each roughing. All right, 6 and 19 in the penalty box, so we'll have a 4-on-4. Bixel and Henrique. I hope I'm saying Bixel right. I can't imagine it would be said the way it looks like it is. So we'll have a 4-on-4 2-minute stretch. Shots are 13-10 Dallas. Oh, let's do the, I don't know if I showed it, the Clattenburg goal. So he's 64. Yeah, he gets a rebound. He's right outside the crease, takes the rebound and stuffs it. Yeah, I know. Well, if they don't do anything in the 2 years, McDavid's probably gone. Especially if they can't get any goaltending or help on the defensive end. When the Sabres played Detroit, they were down 1-4 to Buffalo, tied it up, then went to overtime. Well, that's good. Yes, hope you're doing well too. I am. Thanks, Blue Jay. Feeling a little better than yesterday. Yeah, 4 goals on 8 shots. Yeah. Yep, they needed it. My voice? I don't know. I'm having allergy issues and overuse, probably. I don't know anything about baseball. Sorry, MFJ4. I know you're a regular. Hopefully you're asking the chat. All right, back underway. I'm way behind on the chat. I'll try to get caught up. All right, dumped in. Near corner for Dallas. Bouchard trying to dig it out. Dallas is pinning it. Sent behind the Edmonton net into the far corner. Behind the net. Edmonton behind their own net. Now up the far boards, they skated over the red line into the O-zone. McDavid in the far circle. Sends it back to the blue line. And blocked by Dallas. And Nurse has to come into the near face-off circle. Send it up the near boards. Draisaitl over the line. Near circle to Bouchard. Blast from the slot. Big rebound, but Ekholm on an 89.6 mile per hour rocket. But Dallas was right there for the rebound. 13-11 shots on goal. Yeah, if you want to try and get a goal here, if you're Edmonton, just because it might be easier 4-on-4. Pass is sent to the crease and frozen. They credited him with a shot, and we got the under 10 media timeout at 9:27. Yeah, I know I'm struggling with the throat a little bit still. If the NHL expands, Canada has to get a team. Yeah, I would hope Quebec would come back. But would Colorado allow them to use the name Nordiques? I have no idea. I want Saskatchewan for a new Canadian team. Yeah, that I hear you. Ticket sales, gotcha. Saskatchewan Spittoons. Yeah, I'm in the Chicago area. Yeah, I know, but I don't pay attention to baseball. I did some White Sox games free over the air. I did the 3 Cubs playoff games against the Padres, and I did a game that was on Roku against the Mets. That's it. I don't know anything about baseball. Why not? You know what? I got to go back to the Dallas feed. They're still at a commercial for the Canadian feed. ESPN app. Nope, I didn't want that basketball game. I want the hockey game. Thanks, ESPN. All right, Stars broadcast, provided it doesn't freeze again. 2 expansion teams in Canada. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be honest, I think right now we're getting what? Arizona again, Atlanta again, and what? Maybe Portland? And then we don't know who the 4th is yet. I don't know. All right, we're back. I'll catch up on the chat in a minute. After the draw, blue line keep in by the Stars. To the near circle, Ekholm in the near corner. He falls down. Oilers couldn't keep it in. Seguin to the far boards. Centering pass got through everybody to the near boards. Back to the blue line for the Stars. Shot from the slot is wide. Big rebound and taken out of the end by the Oilers. And Draisaitl's stick was just held. No call. And a hit by the Oilers, and that might be a call. Are you kidding me? Or is this icing? I'm not sure what they're calling, but there's 8:40 to go, so the 4-on-4 is over. Let's make sure we're live. We are. Okay. What's the call, if anything? I guess icing on Dallas. We were tied at 13-13 on shots, but it was 4-0 after one period, Dallas. All right, where's this draw? Okay, it is in. It must have been icing. Dallas in their own end. They send it behind the net, up the far boards, kept in by the Oilers. Shot, big rebound into the near corner, I think, or near boards. I think it was blocked. And Dallas regroups, sends it up the near board. Seguin passes to the center and dumped in, but now the Oilers get it right out. Dallas trying to get a quick change. Oilers into the near circle. In the near corner, a hit, centering pass just outside the crease and taken behind the net. Wraparound attempt failed. It looked like the goalie was out of position, and I think a defenseman must have made that save and dumped into the far corner for Dallas behind the Edmonton net. And a player just got taken down. We'll have an Oilers penalty coming up. So delayed penalty on the Oilers. They try to keep it in. Dallas, I'm sure, has pulled Ottinger. Puck gets loose into the far circle, off the far boards, and now finally touched by Edmonton at 7:34. So who's heading to the sin bin, if you will? Who do we got? They don't have it on NHL.com. How did that wraparound attempt not go in? That was a save. Oh, my Lord. Number 4, Heiskanen, prevented a goal. It looks like it's 18. I didn't see what he got called for, though. Holding. Okay, Zach Hyman. All right, well, Dallas already 1 for 1 on the power play, and they get another. Oilers get the draw and clear it down the length of the ice. Under 7.5 to go in the middle period. Heiskanen is out there. Pass to Seguin in the near boards, in the near corner, taken behind the net. Yeah, 1 for 1 with 2 shots on their first power play. They took a shot away from the Oilers. That shot is blocked. Oilers clear it down the length of the ice. Ottinger touches it up. Heiskanen scoops it. He'll make a drop pass. Dallas over the red line, into the O-zone, into the near board. Seguin can't get there. Back to the blue line. Heiskanen keeps it in to the far circle. Back to the blue line. Down low. Pass deflected into the slot. Oilers just get it out of their own end. Dallas still has a minute remaining on the power play. Oilers have it, though. Skating around in the far boards. And now Dallas takes over with 6:22 in the second. Pass to the far circle. Move into the slot. What a save by Pickard. And he took his mask off. I'm not sure why. Didn't look like a high shot, but I guess let me listen in. What happened? Seguin made a pass. Did we get we got another penalty, but I think he took his mask off. Henrique picked up a penalty. So it's a 5-on-3 for 38 seconds. The best I can see is Pickard maybe collided with the goalpost. Maybe that's why he took his mask off. I've been seeing a lot of that lately. With the goalies just, yeah, I guess the straps were a little loose or something. All right, 14-13 shots on goal. I don't know if we're just at a delay because of the equipment or if somebody took their time out maybe. But Dallas has a 5-on-3 for 38 seconds. Let's see what the call So Hyman was holding. Henrique hooked Bork. All right. Oh, okay. The Jets. Gotcha. I'm not a Cubs fan. I'm not a baseball fan. I'm sorry. I'm not a baseball fan. I did it for the channel, but I don't know. I tried to because the pitch clock shot from the near circle is wide, and I didn't end up liking it. They still took 3 hours sometimes or more. Far circle in tight shot and a goal. It's tipped in just outside the crease on a rebound. And they still will have a 5-on-4 because there was still 24 seconds in the 5-on-3. So they get the goal back and regain the 4-goal lead. Yeah, sorry. I don't want to argue, but I don't know anything about baseball. It's Packers first, hockey second. Easy tip in. Wow, what a pass. Where's the defense, Edmonton? Where? Bouchard, what are you doing? Who takes a nap and lets this guy skate next to the net? He just stood there, Robertson, and it went in off of him. I mean, what would you say you do here, Bouchard? And what would you say whoever it was that also missed that assignment? It couldn't just be Bouchard, but 5-1, and they still got over a minute and a half on a 5-on-4. Unbelievable. What a disaster for Edmonton at home. And they had a goal waved off for high stick or above the shoulder deflection. Into the near boards. Ben sends it behind the net. He gets it back in the near corner, back to the blue line. Long pass into the slot is deflected by the Oilers and cleared down the length of the ice. You better start thinking about trying to get a shorty at Edmonton, for God's sakes. All right. I think maybe Dallas got some line changes there. They take it. Actually, Ben, I think, is still out there. And Seguin. No, Ben might be on the bench. All right, Oilers just cleared it. We got under 5 to go in the middle period. 15-14 shots on goal, but 5-1 Dallas. Nothing Pickard could do. That definitely was not Pickard's fault. Let's put it that way. Far circle for the Stars. Pass to the near circle. Down low, just outside the crease. Easy. A shot and a save off the stick of Robertson. Oh, my gosh. Another. Oh, yep. 6-1. Another goal. There's the power play. I wasn't sure at first. That ends the power play. It is now 6-1 Dallas. Just another battle right outside the crease. And this was by 53. Robertson had the last one, his 14th. Yeah, big rebounds, and then it went in off of an Oilers stick, I think. They just did an own goal. Unless somebody poked it. What happened here? Ekholm was late getting there, and somebody else was late getting there. Wyatt Johnston's 12th on the power play from Robertson and Seguin at 15:36. 6-1. All right, well, the Oilers gear's coming off after this. Jeez Louise. 17-14 shots on goal. 6-1 Dallas, just over 4 to go. Sorry, Edmonton fans. This is embarrassing. We used to have an Edmonton fan as a subscriber, but who knows anymore after this. Ben at the blue line. Still looks like they're on the power play, even though they're not. Centered off the near boards. Nurse in the near corner. Battle for the puck. Stars with the puck. No sense of urgency by the Oilers. I mean, I can't blame them. To the far circle. Oilers shot, or Edmonton, make that Dallas shot behind the Edmonton net, though. Into the near corner. Back to the blue line and out. 18-15 shots on goal. Dumped in by Dallas. Pickard stops it. Nurse sends it up the near boards and out. Oh, looks like Draisaitl battling for the puck. Nearly lost it and taken in behind his net by Nurse. Nurse over the blue line to the red line and dumps it in. Sent up the far boards and out by Dallas. Nurse to Ekholm. Ekholm to the blue line. Drop pass sent in behind the net to Ottinger and out. Ekholm will dump it right back in. Ottinger to the far boards. Pass. Ben's pass got blocked. Dallas, now Ben sends it off the far boards. Oilers send it out again, and Stars dump it in. Into the far corner. Sent behind the net to Ekholm. 2 minutes remaining in the second. Kept in at the blue line, chipped high into the far corner. And finally, the Oilers get it out over the red line into the O-zone. Pass gets away. Now they send it to the far circle. They missed a pass in the slot and out of their own end. Sent across. They get it into the O-zone. Drop pass out. And they dump it in from the blue line as their forwards tag up. Dallas gets it out of their own end, over the red line, into Seguin. Seguin to the far circle, shot, blocked or high into the near corner. It says 19-15 shots on goal as Edmonton dumps it in. Dallas to the red line. Seguin tipped it and picked up by Nurse in the near circle. Cross-ice pass goes all the way into the far corner. Must have been tipped, no icing. Stars send it up the near boards. We're under a minute in the second. And Ben sends it up. Dumped in by the Stars. That was Bastian that dumped it in. And dumped in again by the Stars. Behind the net, Pickard plays it to the penalty box area. Drop pass. Oilers lose the puck. Dallas into the O-zone. Far or near circle shot. Puck is loose. Couldn't be frozen. It's to the side of the net into the near corner. Back to the blue line. Long shot. I think a blocker save into the far corner. Behind the net, Dallas. They tried to center it. Edmonton sends it to the far corner. Tough angle shot into the near boards. 3-2-1 from the slot. At any rate, it's 21-15 shots on goal. 6-1. Dallas in this masterpiece of a game. All right, let's check in on, I think we got a couple visualizers. I'll catch up on the chat. We got Clattenburg's goal. I don't think we'll do Robertson's and Johnston. So Robertson's 21. He just stands at the post and the pass goes in off of him and in. No defense. Don't know what Ekholm was doing. And Bouchard didn't cut off the pass. So just terrible defense. That ended it was a 5-on-3 to be fair. And then this one was a 5-on-4. Johnston, there was just a scramble in the crease and couldn't tell if Edmonton maybe did an own goal or if he poked it in or if he was the last to touch it. He may have poked it between Bouchard and Pickard, but it was hard to see. So that was Robertson's 14th from Seguin and Johnston, and then Johnston's 12th from Robertson and Seguin. And they just gave Dallas another shot. All right, let me catch up on the chat. 62% of the 42 votes going for Dallas. Pretty good bet. After a 4-0 first. I like, wait, which team? Or are you talking baseball? I've already forgotten. I'm hearing, oh yeah, Houston. I wonder if they'd use the old WHA name. Wasn't it the Arrows? AEROS or something? Houston Arrows. I'm hearing Houston become... I know. You can't. I know. Third time is not the charm. I really don't want them to go back to Atlanta. Phoenix, I don't know. Maybe it was the ownership. I don't know. Or I should say Arizona. Yep. I really don't want Arizona, but if it's between Arizona and Atlanta, I guess give me Arizona. Sorry, I'm so far behind. No, you're fine to ask. I just said I don't know. Totally fine to ask about the Cubs. I just can't help you. No, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. Oh, no. I'm trying to be the best sports fan I can. I don't choose to follow baseball anymore. I definitely don't follow college football either. And I don't really, I'm perfectly honest, I'm not a big NBA fan. I get bored by the NBA. Oh my gosh, I hope the CBA gets signed. All we know is the draft order. I know the Sky picked 5th. I could look that up on. Edmonton's pretty much given up on this game. I don't see them getting 5 in the third. Yeah, it has been a blowout, which I haven't had a lot, so I can't complain. All right, uncommon. Don't worry about the off-season Cubs question. We don't. It's fine to ask, but if I say I don't know or I can't help you, I can't help you. Wipe out. What do fans want? Oh, I don't know. I'm not pretending to be a Cubs fan. If I have a hat for every major league team, but I'm no longer a baseball fan. The last time I seriously followed the MLB, other than a little bit over the summer, and we're talking a little bit, as in a little bit, maybe 6 weeks of April and May and early June. But I don't know anything. Colorado, Wappingdale. Yeah. I mean, they're obviously the two best teams in the West right now between Colorado and Dallas. Yep. And thanks, Audio Quag Gaming. Okay, good handle. Thanks, Alex. Yes, that's all we can hope for, some fights. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Blue Jay. Thanks, Uncommon. Yes. Clattenburg's first ever NHL goal in his second game. Hey, I think I caught up on the chat. Sorry I got so far behind. It's just with all the penalties and the power plays, there just weren't any breaks. I guess we should end the poll at 43 votes. Be silly to vote for Dallas at this point. Will there be a fight? I guess I should start a new poll. Oh, boy. Excuse me. Yeah, other than Packers football, I don't know. I'll have to keep an eye on the NFL schedule, but nothing. I don't know. It's just so hard. Like the international games did pretty well. Thursday nights kind of do well. But like Sunday nights are tough. And even Monday nights. And plus, if Monday's not on ABC, are you kidding me? I keep thinking the Stars feed is freezing. It definitely did at the first intermission. This ESPN app, at least it doesn't crash on me twice a game anymore, but it's still very suspicious. Well, should we? I guess we'll put it to a poll. We'll end this one. We pretty much know Dallas is going to win, but let's get another poll going. Oh, wait. Can I only do one poll? I know I can only do one poll at a time. Oh, no, I can do a second one. Yeah. I'm just trying to make it more interesting. Yes, bad blood, Western Conference final rematch. All right. I don't know. They got a couple days off, I think. There's the new poll. Yikes. 6. Yikes. Oilers need to get on their knees in front of the refs. All right. Take it easy. Yeah, that's true. No, I know. I ended it. Yeah, thanks, Blue Jay. Yeah, no kidding. Dude, what is with their defense? Them, and my God, the Maple Leafs, God, they played Montreal, who's not playing well either, and they were down 4-0 early in the second. Toronto couldn't play defense either. I'm sorry. Yeah, hey, I was rooting for you the last 2 years. I'm just a hockey fan. I love hockey gear. Kings are my number one team. Man, the Habs were hot. I don't know what happened. I guess I haven't seen too many. I guess I haven't seen too many Habs games. Early in the year, they were lighting it on fire. They're a young team, though. I mean, the Habs are on the up and up. I don't know if you can say that about the other teams. I lost faith after. Yeah, that was depressing. I was bummed too. I just wish if they're going to do this, then just let the Kings beat the Oilers, because I'm sick of the Kings losing to the Oilers all the time. Grant Fuhrer was the goal. Yeah, right. Yep. I hear you. I know it's been rough for all of the Canadian teams. I truly am rooting. If the Kings can't win it, I really do want a Canadian team to win it. Yeah, I'm not a big Dallas fan. I just don't like Dallas. Yeah, the Habs are young, so they have promise. You really can't. How do you rest? You've got what? 12 forwards and 6 defensemen. You can't. They already pulled Skinner after he gave up 4. You're not going to put Skinner back in. It's not like either goal was really Pickard's fault. They're just not playing D. It's just so embarrassing. I don't know how they just lose track of people out on the ice. Like I don't know, their penalty kill is a mess. I don't know. Oh, thanks. No, my wife and I will eat, and I'm celebrating with my family on Saturday, so no worries. I'm just trying to stream as much as possible when as my voice lasts. Yeah, the West is wide open. I mean, other than the Avalanche and the Stars, it's really anybody's game. Yeah, Flames, except for the Flames. Yeah, there's some bad teams in the West. Flames haven't gotten it together all year. The Canucks. Oh, yeah. Hello, Dave. Dave B. There's been so many overtime games. That's a good point. So glad that even though the Giants didn't win, they took the I mean, I know, different sport. They took the Lions to overtime and the Packers, had a quick game and were done over a half hour earlier than the Detroit. So that was nice. All right. Quick break and I'll be back. Thanks everybody. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you have, thank you. Doing one or both does help with getting the channel recommended and will help grow the channel. Thanks. I see we got another sub. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate your support. And 15 likes. Thank you. I don't know why that keeps freezing. All right. No music. Just going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. We'll get the ref jersey down. Oh boy. All right, welcome back. Close these warnings. YouTube Studio. Come on. All right, no drop. Get up. All right, let's take. Is it still crooked? Yeah. All right, close and. Oh man, I think the logo is crooked. Is part of the problem. All right, whatever. I'm not gonna mess with it anymore. I like that sweatshirt because it was from a company called Old Time Hockey, and 47 brand like bought them out, but occasionally they still release stuff. That's the reason I threw this on, because probably can't see it, but this is 47 brand. It's my favorite brand, and they make these hats. And this is the only hat I have, but it just says NHL on the back. It's actually a Bruins hat, but all right, we should be just about set for the. I don't know what period are we at. The third, finally. The Dallas feed seems to be okay. It's 23-15 shots on goal. For Dallas, and they do lead 6-1. All right. Now let me boy, I might need a drink to get through this third. I wasn't planning to, but holy cow. Only thing I can say is I'm glad this isn't the Kings getting destroyed. That's about the only positive. That's not really a Colorado or Dallas fan, I would say, by any means. Nucks are a mess, too, I agree. Colorado looks great. Makar is a GOAT with McKinnon. Yeah, I think it was a week ago. 4 slate NHL games, and all went. Yeah, and the one of them that I did too. Makar is generational, stud. Canucks re-sign Hughes. He's our only. Yep. Yeah, thanks, Dave. I got it off of eBay. I was huge. I've been trying to get hats, and I started buying hoodies. And I like the old time hockey brand is what I really like. And so I found these old things. I got plenty of them. All right, Oilers going left to right in blue, Stars in white going right to left. Off the near board, Stars carry it in to the near circle. Poked away into the near corner behind the Edmonton net. Oilers can't get it out. Stars send it behind the net again. Passed to across the ice, and Regula or Nurse has it. And Oilers, I think, changed their forwards and dump it in. Into the near boards. Podkolzin sent it around to the far corner. Behind the net, Draisaitl gets it back to Bouchard. Stars get it in the near circle and dump it to the red line. Bouchard picks it up, 18:50 to go. Oilers carry it over the red line into the O-zone. Draisaitl in the near corner takes a hit. They get it back to the blue line. Bouchard rips one and a goal. It's 6-2. Bouchard with a rocket early in the third period, and it's 6-2. 90.7 miles per hour. Wow, what a blast from the blue line. In Ottinger's defense, I think he got screened. I don't think. Yeah, he had his own defenseman blocking him in the near circle, and Bouchard just ripped it, and he beat him high glove side to the near post. Yeah, he couldn't see around 49, who's Hryckowian, Hrykkowian. I got to get a pronunciation guide. 18:30 to go. Under 18.5 now to go. Behind the Edmonton goal. By the way, Pickard's still in net. Dallas gets it now into the near corner. Oh, big hit along the near boards. Oilers get it out the far boards over the red line and picked up by Dallas, and then Edmonton dumped it right back in. Dallas, Ottinger hits it to the far corner. Now sent behind the boards, up the near boards, cross-ice pass. Heiskanen dumps it in, and that pass is blocked by the stick of an Oiler defenseman. They send it off the far boards to the far corner and sent behind the net. Dallas trying to dig it out. Near circle shot. Big rebound. It goes all the way out to the blue line, and Dallas gets it to neutral ice. They try to get a quick couple changes, and a shot from just inside the blue line, I think was by Nurse. Big rebound taken by Dallas and skated out. And they lose the puck in Edmonton's end. They send it behind their own net. 23-17 shots on goal, as we are now at 17 minutes to go. Nurse sends it up. Edmonton skates it in. Pass by McDavid to the slot area. Somebody got tripped. Sent out of their own end. Dallas trying to get a change. Oilers dump it in to the far corner. Sent behind the net, up the near boards, and out. And this might be icing on Dallas. And it is at 16:32. So we get Bouchard. Here's the shot from the blue line area, about here, and he beats him glove side high. He got screened by 49, though, you'll see. Pass off the boards, and then he steps up, rips it. Yeah, 49 definitely screened him. It was from Podkolzin and Draisaitl on the assist. But it's still a 4-goal game. All right, pass off the boards. Bouchard gets it back to the far circle. Near circle shot, glove save. And held on by Ottinger. Pretty good save there to keep it a 4-goal game. So we have 16 votes, 81% say yes, there's going to be a bad blood fight. No, the Oilers have vacation plans, 19%. I was trying to make it interesting, not just yes, no. We're going to have to redo the draw. Man, we had been going so smoothly all night. Can't complain. Only like 2 of these have happened all night. 23-18 shots on goal now. Excuse me. Draw. Dallas wins it, clears it down the length of the ice up the near boards. I guess they waved off icing. Pickard thought it was going to be icing. And now Dallas has it. They send it around again. We're going around in circles. Sent around again by the Oilers. Now off the near boards. Bad pass, and a shot is saved by Pickard. Sorry, not Pickard. Pickard. And pass to the near boards in front of the penalty box. Dallas has it. They pass it between the face-off circles. Now they bring it up over the red line. Spun down, and we got a penalty coming up on the Oilers. So we'll see. And no time to pull Ottinger. 15:22 to go. Dallas on another power play. Oh, who got the assist on which game? I can go through them all in a minute. For the Bouchard goal, it was Podkolzin and Draisaitl, 123. Clattenburg hooking of Bork. So he goes to penalty box for 2 minutes and feels shame. Or less if Dallas gets another power play goal. Shot or face off one. It got loose to the crease. No shot, though. Into the near boards. Dallas keeps it in. Far circle. Pass to the near circle. Off the near boards, though. Kept in at the blue line and sent off the far boards to Seguin. He couldn't handle it. Edmonton trying to send it behind their own net into the near boards. Up the near boards and out. Picked up by Heiskanen. Under 15 to go. 14:45. Still over a minute on the Dallas power play. And cleared down the length of the ice by Edmonton. Far circle, drop pass. Dallas got a couple changes. Bring it up into the red zone. The O zone. Up the near boards, though. The Oilers picked it and sent it. Heiskanen? Okay, sorry, I've been saying it wrong. And into the near boards. Puck is loose in the near circle. Taken by... Who is that? That one might have been on net. That was Henrique. But it looks like he went for a change. Seriously, are we live? Or is the app... Yeah, the app is just that far behind. Into the near... blue line pass into the near circle now. Down in the near corner. Oilers tried to get it out of there. They take it up over the blue line, over the red line, into the O zone, to the far circle. Nurse's shot, I think, was deflected high and wide. And that is the end of the power play. We have under 13:20 to go in the third. Still a 4-goal lead for Dallas. Dumped in from the red line. And Dallas just got it out of their own end. Edmonton picks it up behind their own net. Up the far boards and out. Chased into the near corner. Draisaitl couldn't get there. Dallas sends it behind their own net. Kept in by Eklund, but now Dallas has it in the far corner. Kept in again by Dallas. Scooped up in the far corner again. Sent back to the far corner. Up the far boards. Kept it. McDavid to... They get it behind the net. Back up to the blue line to Bouchard. To Draisaitl. Centering pass. Gets through everybody and out of the zone. There were 3 Oilers there and they missed it. Or 2 minimum. They have it in the near circle. Draisaitl. Cross ice pass. They send it around again to Draisaitl. He gets it into the near corner. Under 12 to go now. Blast from the point area just inside the blue line, and save and held on. That was Bouchard. We're under 12 and immediate timeout. 23-19 shots on goal, and I will try to catch up on the chat. But for the goals... Ben his first from Johnston and Steele. 4 first period goals. Hintz from how do you say it? Heiskanen? Heiskanen. So you don't pronounce the last N, I guess. And Robertson. Bastian from Faxa and Blackwell. Steele. So Ben's first. Hintz 6. Bastian second. Steele's third from Ben and Johnston. Then in the second, Clattenburg from Emberson. What number is Emberson? What? One second. 49. Okay. And is it Janmark or Janmark? Number 13. Then Robertson on the power play is 14th, Seguin and Johnston. And then Johnston's 12th on the power play from Robertson and Seguin. Bouchard scored here in the third at 1:23 on a rocket from the blue line from Podkolzin and Draisaitl. So that's all the goals, all the assists. We had coincidental roughing, so no penalty or no fighting yet. This would be the comeback of the year. Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, I may have to. Man, my throat is so dry right now. Even the Oilers are getting dusted. I took Seguin and Draisaitl for 2 points each. Oh, that's why you're asking about the assists. Gotcha. I'm not paying for whatever their service is. Marquee. No thanks. Yes. Bouchard, he's just a glorified forward at the playing the defensive position. He does not play defense for, I almost said SHIT for crap. All right, taken out after the face-off win by Dallas. They dump it into the far corner. Centering pass. Dallas keeps it in. Deflected in front of the crease. And another goal. Jeez Louise. Dallas is up 7-2. Wait, Dallas isn't celebrating. Like their bench wasn't even happy for the guy. This is this guy's third goal in the... That wasn't knocked down with a high stick? I don't know how to say this dude's name. 49. No, it kind of went off his chest, and then he slapped it by Pickard. And even the Dallas announcers are bashing the defensive performance by Edmonton. Yeah, they're not even, like, happy. All right, face-off. Taken in front of their own net. Sent up the far boards. 11.5 to go. Oilers can't keep it in, though. Wow, what a... we have not had a blowout like this, I don't think, yet this year. I shouldn't say that. I think I had an 8-4 game or something ridiculous, maybe. I want to say Buffalo crushed somebody. Might have even been Ottawa, like early in the year when they finally were breaking out of it. Sent behind the net. Oilers can't get it. And Dallas sends it up. 7 goals on 24 shots is insane. Dumped. We got a whistle. I think Edmonton may have been offsides. Yeah, I don't think Edmonton has any semblance of anything. I don't even know if Dallas could bait them into a fight at this point. I guess that poll was meaningless. Let me try to... Who got the... Yeah. I see. Yeah, sorry. I'll try to catch up on the chat as we go. 10:45 to go in this masterpiece. Just glad it's not happening to the Kings, that's all. I feel bad for the Oilers and their fans, though. McDavid to the far circle. Shot wide. Big rebound and a goal. As Ottinger gets beat after a huge rebound at 7-3. As I say, I can't imagine the Oilers really celebrating as it's 7-3. I think we're past celebrations for either team at this point. Big rebound off a shot from the... I think it actually hit the post. Like McDavid somehow hit the near post from the far side. And then a big rebound to Roslovic, and he poked it in. So Roslovic from McDavid and Savoy. Well, I haven't called Savoy's name all night. And it's 7-3 as we got just over... We're approaching 10:20 to go. Far circle. That shot is sent wide behind the net. So Edmonton gets their field goal, but they still trail by 4 after the Dallas touchdown. Into the near boards. Under 10 mercifully to go. And the Oilers get it out of their own end over the red line and dump it in. Oops, somebody just got tripped. The ref just went like this. No call. Unbelievable. I've never seen that. Holy crap. It's just like, what do you want me to do at this point? Even the refs are disinterested in this game. Holy crap. I can't believe what I just saw. That was unbelievable. Far circle shot. Rebound. My God. I'm sorry. Oh, my Lord. I've truly seen it all. Dallas sends it up over the red line, and Edmonton carries it in on the counterattack, or in air quotes. Sent behind the net. Battle for in the near corner, sent behind Dallas's net up the far boards. We got 8:45 to go. 24-22 shots on goal. And whoa, there's a hit at center ice. Oilers on the Stars. Around to the far boards. Oilers send it out. And I thought we were going to get it. Right outside the benches, another hit. All right, it's getting a little chippy out there. Maybe we are going to have a fight yet. Kept in at the blue line, shot, big rebound, and then frozen for the face-off at 8:12. I feel like we did not get the under 10 media timeout yet. All right, we'll get to that goal. All right, let me show the visualizer on. I think we had a couple. I don't think I did this guy's. We did Bouchard. He has it hit him off the chest just outside the crease, and then he tucks it in. Number 49. And a long pass or shot. And then he beat Pickard. And then Roslovic off a big rebound off a shot from McDavid. I think it hits this post and comes right here, and nothing Ottinger could do. Yep, that was that one. I still can't believe the ref just throwing up his arms at an obvious trip and not making the call. That's just the way it should have been. I know I'm getting off hockey. Just saw the news. 82. Wow, yeah. No, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Staying home, yeah. Hey, Piggy Wiggly. Hello. Oh, man, I'm so far behind on the chat. Stranger Things is back. Yeah, I don't have Netflix. Enjoy. Thanks for checking in. I can't live stream Stranger Things. Are you kidding me? UNLV versus Alabama. Georgia. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, midnight, 11 for me. Yeah, I try not to do games. I guess I could do basketball at 9:30. Just college, but yeah, no, I can't. I hope you're joking, Piggy. Of course not. Hey, Scotty. Okay. It sounds like Heiskanen. Heiskanen? Yes, McDavid's playing. He just had an assist on that last goal. Does the McDavid? Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's let the clock roll. I'll try to catch up on the chat. I got so many to get through. Under eight mercifully to go. I'm trying to sync it. There we go. 25-22 shots on goal. Dallas takes it behind their own net. We lived in Edmonton my whole life. I can honestly say that most of us want to get rid of Skinner and Bouchard. Yeah, I can't imagine. Somebody else didn't like Pickard either, but as your backup, I think he's serviceable. As your number one, obviously not. I understand. Oh, whiffed on a shot from the near circle for Dallas. Touchdown. Gracie, yep, exactly. Give Draisaitl a point. 9-1. Yeah, yeah. The Sabres just won. I was talking about games I've called. I think the Sabres beat the Senators bad. Draisaitl. Heiskanen. Okay, thanks. Heiskanen. What have I been saying? I thought it was Heiskanen. Oh my gosh, did I actually catch up on the chat? All right, well, back to the game. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. You've made this blowout much more enjoyable. All right, Edmonton needs to score a touchdown on their next drive to have any chance, or they got to get 2 safeties on defense. I was almost going to say Edmonton Eskimos, but I know that's not right. It's Edmonton Elks, I think, now. All right, pass tipped out of their own end. Still 25-22. We got 6:10 to go. Dallas into the far circle, lost the puck. Edmonton counters over the red line to the far circle. Centering pass, chipped, and off the crossbar. Edmonton actually had a decent opportunity there. I still can't believe that ref just going on that trip. That just cracked me up so bad. Bouchard kept it in. Pass to the slot area. To the near circle. Shot, glove save, wide. I don't think that'll be a shot on goal. But I guess according to NHL.com, yeah, TV just gave it, but that was wide. It is 25-23, but I think they're wrong. It's not. They had 25-24, but that was not on net. Oh, we got the under 6 timeout. Yep. Well, I thought we would get a fight, but maybe not. We had coincidental roughing. That was the closest we got, and that was before the third period. That was Bixel and Henrique. They dislodged the net too in that scramble. That was halfway through the game at 9:18 of the second. All right. Man, I got 4 games tomorrow. Do I drink? I don't know. Oh. Really need a Ricola, though. Oh. Yeah, maybe it'd be better for my voice if I don't. All right, back from commercial break. My God, Colorado has an .841 win percentage. Dallas 682. Man, Anaheim 659. Seattle 636 and Vegas 614. But yeah, the East, maybe they're not as top heavy, but the East is top to bottom. Other than the Maple Leafs, pretty good. All right, what are we waiting on? Okay, Oilers, get in there and do this draw already. Come on. McDavid in the near face-off circle. Face-off won by Dallas. They flip it to center ice, and it went into the penalty box area, or a.k.a. the sin bin, at 5:31. 7-4. 1 second, KB. Did I pause the clock on accident? Yeah, we need to get going. All right. Stars have it in their near board shot. Pickard gives up a big rebound. Bouchard actually picks it up and goes behind the net and dumps it in. All right, Dallas won in a shootout, 4-3, November 4th. They only have one more game. Yeah, you don't play anybody outside of your division more than 3 times. I don't understand this NHL schedule. The third and final game, which, Dallas is obviously going to be up 2-0 in the series, is March 12th back in Dallas for the third meeting of the season. 10 goals, and we still got 4:40 to go. Nuts. Just crazy. 26-23 shots on goal. All right, the face-off is in front of the Oilers bench at the blue line, far side, just outside of their defensive end. We're still waiting for some reason. No idea on what. But again, these linesmen have been much better at dropping the puck. Man, the guys last night were terrible. All right. Or maybe, I don't know, one of the games yesterday, I guess. Behind the net, Draisaitl loses the puck. Oilers get a shot and another goal. Ben. Oh, my God. No, Bastian. Sorry, 11, not 14. And I must say, Dallas has been pretty good about having subdued celebrations. I mean, that's actually really good sportsmanship on their part. So Pickard has given up 4, just like Skinner. Except Pickard did it in 2 periods. Skinner did it in 1. I don't know what Bouchard was doing. Draisaitl. Sorry, Draisaitl lost it. Regula didn't do crap, and we got 4:18 to go. 8-3. So the Oilers the Elk get the 2-point conversion and are up by 5. Shot and saved by Pickard. It's a minor miracle at 4:07. Bastian is 3rd of the year and at least his 2nd of the night. Yep. And Faxa with the assist at 15:39. Yeah. Who bets the over in a 10-goal prop bet? If you did, you hit it. Or even 10.5. Unbelievable. Finally, we are under 4 minutes to go. Oh my gosh. This is like a rec league game or something. Oilers getting wrecked, that's for sure. All right. 3:40 to go. Dallas making some changes. Their defensemen pass it. They take it behind the net. Passed into the near boards. Up to the red line. Taken over by the Oilers. I think it was offsides. I would say if you're going to have a penalty after passing up that, I think we might. Passing up that easy trip call. No, I guess no penalty. All right, just offsides. Face off, controlled by Dallas. Sent to the red line. Dallas passes. They dump it in. Oilers have it in their own end. Up the far boards. Dumped in again by Dallas. Into the near corner. Sent up the far boards by Regula. Red line pass by Dallas. They have it in their own end. Bixel has it over to Capobianco, I think. And Oilers take it behind their own net. Emberson to Kulak, who gets it out. Boy, I haven't called Kulak's name all night. Centering pass gets away. Dallas clears it down the length of the ice, but this might be icing, and it is at 2:23 to go in the third. 29-23 shots on goal. Here, let's take a look at Bastian's visualizer here. Number 11. Yeah, just a turnover by Draisaitl, and then Pickard got beat blocker side high. All right, behind the Oilers net, 2:10 to go in the third. Up the near boards. 2-1. Under 2 minutes remaining. Dumped in by the Oilers to the near side. We got Faxa, Capo, Bianco, Bixel, Bastion, Blackwell for the Stars. Behind the net, Oilers try to get it out. They don't. Into the near corner, Dallas. Pass, shot, blocked or saved. Oilers pounce on the rebound, up ahead, and back and dumped in again by Dallas. Picked up by Regula, send it up the far boards and out over the red line under a minute and a half, under 1:20 actually. 30-23 shots on goal, Dallas. Nope. NHL.com says 29. So TV for Dallas is currently wrong. Nope, now they caught up. Gosh darn it, it is 30. At any rate, under a minute to go. Edmonton dumps it in. Ottinger steers it aside. Under 50 to go. Dumped in by Dallas. Edmonton can't clear. Pass blocked. Edmonton sends it off the far boards. Dallas got their couple changes. Ben sends it up the near boards, but offside for the last goal scorer, Bastion. With 24.9 to go. 30-24 shots. Oh, Draisaitl. Yeah. He just caused a goal for Dallas. Shot save by Ottinger. I think we have a penalty with 20.7 maybe. Who's Gulletson? I don't even know. I'm assuming it's a coach. 7th season as an assistant. Oh, okay. I don't know. I wish I knew. I have no idea. Okay, yeah, Dallas got a penalty. However you say that. Kolyachonok with the penalty. 44. But that should do it soon. 0 for 1 on the power play, 1 shot. Yeah. As we approach 10 seconds to go. Up the near boards. Dumped in. 3 seconds shot. Saved by Ottinger. So I imagine that it'll be 30-25 shots on goal. It is. Wow. Just shocking. I don't know. What else can you say? Just a terrible effort by the Oilers in general, but specifically their defense. And I don't know. Skinner obviously didn't have it early in the game either, and that just put them behind the 8 ball early on. All right. At any rate, hope you enjoyed the live stream despite the lopsided score. We did not get a fight. We only had those coincidental roughings. So 36% were for no were correct. Oh, 3 seconds? No. Good game. New head coach of Dallas Stars. He was an assistant of Edmonton. Oh, okay. Maybe. Yes, Smoke, you were right. Hey, 2 best teams in the West. You know, they're head and shoulders above the rest of the West, I'd say. You know, the Avs are playing out of their mind, and they're good. Dallas was good last year. They just ran into Edmonton. So maybe they had a little revenge on their mind. But yeah, thanks, Uncommon Truth Shaman. I appreciate you too. Well, what a lopsided score, but congrats to Dallas. GG's. Edmonton, I feel bad, but man, their defense is just terrible. The only thing I could say is like Toronto is about the only team playing worse defense of the teams I've seen recently. It's just amazing, honestly. Looks like only the Habs might make it into the playoffs when it comes to Canadian teams. Yeah, maybe maybe the Senators can keep it together. But I hear you. Canadians were good early. They're a young team. Maybe they'll find their stride again. They're not that far out right now either. And they've got games in hand. They've got one. Like, I must not know the tiebreaker. I thought wins were always the first tiebreaker. I might be thinking of other sports. At any rate, they've played 21 games, same as the Flyers and Penguins. Bruins have played 24, and the Capitals have played 23, and they've only got one more point. So, yeah, Montreal, could get there, but they might need help. Ottawa, they're barely ahead as well, so that's a good point. Who knows if they'll be able to hang on. The East is just so balanced top to bottom, again, other than for how bad the Maple Leafs are playing lately. And then the West is super top-heavy. You've got Dallas. You got Colorado, Dallas. Even the Ducks playing well. Wild, Kraken, Kings. Actually, they're pretty solid. It's just there's a tremendous drop-off for the last 4 teams, even the last 5 or 6 teams. And, geez, you might as well throw the Oilers in there now. They don't look like a playoff team. So it's almost like you've got your top 8. I can't imagine any of these 8 not making it the way they're playing, or any of these teams trying to sneak ahead. The Sharks eventually. I don't know about this year. Jets, without Hellebuck, that's hard. I would have thought the Jets, but without Hellebuck, they might have trouble. All right, I think that'll about do it. Not much to be said about this game. So please like and subscribe if you liked, especially if you liked what we do here. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. GG's Stars. Sorry, Oilers fans. I feel for you. Hope to see you tomorrow. We will have women's basketball, women's college basketball, and NHL, both doubleheaders. So 4 games tomorrow. American Thanksgiving Thursday. Hope to see you for football and men's basketball. Friday, men's basketball and more hockey. Saturday, solo game. I got my son, one of my 2 sons this weekend, so trying to do a light schedule. And since the Packers aren't playing, didn't feel like doing football. And the last game of the night is Senator Stars at 5, so I'm doing that one as well. Hope to see you soon. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks so much for chatting. I do appreciate it. I think it makes it more interesting. Hope to see you soon. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. Have a terrific Wednesday. Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Take care. Hope to see you soon. And bye-bye.